Hey everybody, it's a Crazy Fangirl Shime. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and we're here with a reaction video to, I guess, like, a different movie that I usually react to. Now, it's called Materialists, and I did see the trailer come out last night, and it's got, what's her name? Dakota Johnson. I was about to say Dakota Fanning, but I was like, no, that's not her name. But it also has Pedro Pascal. Now, I saw a photo of it on Tumblr, and I was like, what is this movie? And it just, literally, I saw the trailer dropped last night. Like, it was literally like 12 o'clock, so I was like, it's a bit too late. I'm in bed, so I'll do it tomorrow, so yeah. But yeah, this trailer came out last night. I'm very interested to see what it is about, because I literally don't know what it's about. I don't know anything about it. I'm just looking at it because Pedro's in it. You guys know I'm a big Pedro Pascal fan, so I'm excited to see what it's about. And it also has Chris Evans, now seeing the description, so I'm wondering what this is about, if it's going to be like something to do with like, because it's A24, so like, is it like a horror movie or something? That'll be kind of cool. Or like a psychological thriller, because they do a lot of those. But yeah, if you're new to the channel and if you enjoy the video, please like it, and if you want to, please subscribe. Would really appreciate the support. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, let's watch this.
Hey, are you single? I'm a matchmaker. Give me a call if you want to meet somebody.
Matchmaker?
I deserve someone who fulfills all of my criteria.
Nothing over 20 BMI.
I don't want someone who likes cats.
I'm trying to settle.
I promise you're going to marry the love of your life.
How many marriages are you responsible for now, Lucy?
Interesting.
9. If the girl asks for a tall drink of water with a salary over 500 grand,
Oh, he's so
you
handsome.
deliver.
You're the matchmaker. You want a drink?
Sure. Coke and beer.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, so cute. I love Chris Evans, my god.
Definitely didn't expect to run into you tonight.
I missed you.
Yeah, you don't even remember my face.
Oh,
Lucy
interesting.
M, the Eternal Bachelorette.
You can do better than me.
My instincts are usually right. Hi.
Wow. You know how to do the
Ooh.
math, don't you? You are what we call a unicorn. An impossible fantasy.
Oh.
How much is this apartment?
Oh.
12 million.
Not gonna marry him, are you?
Why not?
Because he's good looking and rich. He probably doesn't have roommates.
Is that my charger?
Well, I'm guessing they have
When I see
history.
your face, I see wrinkles and children that look like you. So where does that leave us?
What are you thinking about?
I don't think I'm very good at my job anymore.
We promised them love.
But the math doesn't add up.
Why does anyone even get married?
Good
Because
question.
they're lonely.
Oh.
And because they're hopeful.
Yearning!
I'm 48, and I think
I need a good
to meet
romance.
someone more grown.
I have a really beautiful client. She's 31.
I wasn't really thinking 30s.
Hey, look, that is the general perspective of what a lot of men want, so I will say that actually looks quite nice. I think it's a breath of fresh air, I think, because we don't get a lot of romance movies like this. Oh, well, we do. There's one, I don't really talk about it, but Sebastian Stan was in it, funnily. I think it's, what is it called? Let me find it, because it wasn't very, I thought it would be a good movie, but then I was like, it actually isn't a good movie. Endings and Beginnings. It's got the guy also, funnily, from, what's it called? 50 Shades of Grey, the Christian Grey guy. I don't know what his name is, but he's in it too, and it's like a love triangle, and this girl just like sleeps with both of them, and then just, you know, has an epiphany after getting pregnant. It's like, okay, that's strange, but okay, cool. But it wasn't the way that I thought it would go, and so actually it is quite interesting. But also, like, I don't know, like, I think there's like a sense of like, I guess, the rose-tinted glasses a little bit, because we have these like amazing actors in this movie, and also like Dakota, and then Pedro and Chris, and so it's an interesting dynamic to see like I guess what you think you want and what you actually want, in a way. So in a way, like, it's almost like a lot of, not all girls, but like some girls like want, you know, the guy with the money, and he's, you know, very well off, and he's got like everything that possibly could help you live a very like stable, happy life, which is the Pedro character. But then you have Chris, like his character, we don't have names for them, but for Chris's character, it's very much like, you know, he has roommates, he's living with his friends, sort of like, you know, sort of like a bachelor pad in a way almost, but, you know, he's making what is that saying? He's making ends meet, I think it is, so like, you know, obviously staying on top of payments and stuff, but not like someone who's very stable and well off. Obviously it seems like Dakota's character is very like, you know, she's single even though she's a matchmaker, and is obviously very like taken with Pedro's character, but it seems like she has history with Chris's character, because I think there was sort of a few scenes in this trailer where it showed almost like a flashback, like them getting out of the car and him like chasing after her. That almost seemed like that was in the past, so maybe they did date in the past and he still has feelings for her, but maybe she doesn't, maybe she's not sure of what to do. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see like sort of what happens in this movie. I also find it interesting, that whole matchmaker thing, and especially at like later in the trailer where she's like, I'm not sure if I can help people anymore. Maybe it's because the way that she views love has changed, because she's had like sort of been influenced by maybe like both Pedro and Chris's character, so she's sort of like conflicted about maybe this sort of job, like am I doing the right thing by sort of doing this sort of job and matchmaking people and such. It's very interesting because again, this does happen a lot nowadays, like, and also we have like Tinder and Bumble and all those other apps, so it's not very much like old times, so you know, you'd see someone, you'd ask them on a date, or like, you know, you'll be friends with them and then you ask them. It does happen, but not all the time. A lot of people do end up going on these apps and, you know, dating, which is not bad, but also it can be very difficult because you're looking for a specific something that can lead into, you know, it can either lead to like not great relationships or just not getting, I guess, like what you want as a whole, if that makes sense. And yeah, I feel like this whole dating scene nowadays is very interesting, especially from my point of view, who is a single person, and just sort of seeing sort of like the dynamics that happen, I guess, from those sort of things. I think, yeah, it'll be an interesting movie, because again, like, obviously I love Pedro, so I was like, I love him, but then also seeing Chris, and I think Chris does a lot of these roles where it's very much like he's like sort of like not the underdog, but is very much in those sort of roles, and I feel like this is sort of like one of them in these romance movies that he's in, and I like it. It's just, it sort of brings him back to the roots of when he did like romance comedy and stuff like that back in the day. If you guys have watched Chris Evans' like catalog, which I have, I'm a big fan of him as well. It's a lot of like romantic comedies and just romantic movies, which are a lot of fun. So I don't know, I feel like this is going to be interesting and sort of like something that maybe you could walk away thinking about in a way, and also just, I think, a lot of fun in terms of the romance part of it. But again, I'm actually really interested about Chris's character and also Pedro, because also like, I was going to bring it up before, but like even with that sort of status and money, will it really make you happy? Like, will that person make you happy, or is it the materialistic part? Title of the movie, will that make you happy, or will you want a person that actually makes you happy for the rest of your life? Like, that's the question, really. So I feel like, yeah, I'm actually keen to watch this whenever it comes out, and I don't know, I think it's just so different compared to, like, you know, a lot of other movies that are coming out at the moment, very big blockbusters that we do get all the time. So I do love it when there's like movies like this, like romance or romantic comedy, or just, you know, like drama, romance, or even just anything that's different, sort of like comes into the market and people sort of talk about it. So that's why I remember seeing this last night and people were talking about it like, oh my god, this is so different, like, you know, give it a chance and have a look. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm keen. Like, I'm on board for it, and I'm keen to see, like, if the story is good, I really want a good, like, story with it. Because, again, like, endings and beginnings, I thought it would be an interesting dynamic and, you know, there would be more story to it. But it just felt like it fell through just because it was, like, running on like a very, like, I don't know, it felt like a weak plot point for me, like not a love triangle, but it was like not the love triangle bit, but it was more just like, because I'm pretty sure she was in a relationship with one of them, and then she cheated on him, and then was like didn't really feel guilty about it. It's like, oh, like that's not really great. Like I don't really like that dynamic, so that's why I like, oh well. But yeah, I'm keen for this one, and I'm hoping it'll be good, because I love these sort of movies. And obviously, I'm also keen for the eye candy, which is Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Really appreciate the support. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. It would really help me and support the channel. And also, if you want to, please subscribe, wouldn't mind that either. And yeah, if you guys have any more recommendations for trailers or for movies or TV show trailers you want me to check out, please leave them below. But for now, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Freeze Bingo out.